Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to True Telos Trading. Today we had a trade earlier this morning, and it was an A+ quality trade, but we are red on that trade. It was an A+. That means it rated a 10 on our True Telos Trading grading scale. Let's go ahead and get into that trade to see why we are red on an A+ quality trade. The stock that we traded this morning was UUU. Today is September 2nd, 2025. The stock this morning had breaking news. This would be a 3 here. It had a 1.6 million share float, so it was definitely below 10. So this would be a 2 here. It was trading above the 200 daily moving average. This would be a 2. The stock had just gotten over 50% on the morning. This was a 1. The stock was priced under $10. I think it was about close to $5 when I bought it, about $4.96 when I bought it. So this was a 1 as well. And it was the number 2 or number 3 stock in the morning when I bought it. So this will be a 1. It did not reach any all-time highs. All-time highs. This will be a 0 here. If we add all these numbers together, that gives us a score of 10, making UUU an A+ quality stock today. So we are red on an A+ quality stock. This is probably the second time that that's happened. And it happened not because the strategy failed, but because of the conviction that I myself had in the trade. So let's go ahead and get into the chart so we can see how we traded that stock this morning. So this is our stock that we traded this morning, UUU. Just for a little bit of clarity, again, this was not the fault of the True Telos Trading grading strategy. As you see, the stock today went up like over 150 to 200%. Don't exactly quote me on that. Let me be sure to check for you. Let me be sure to check. Yeah, the stock went up about like 150, 200% today off that breaking news. So I saw the stock pop up here about 5:54 in the morning. I saw it popping up here. Let me get us ready to mark off exactly where I saw. So I saw it pop up to a high of, I think it was like $4.50. Let's find exactly where that is. Like it was, all right, where I marked it off. So right here, $4.50. That was the second high. When I saw it popping up here, I had already marked off this $4.50 spot as a spot of the next resistance. The spot above that would be that $5.35. So I didn't have conviction in my trades at all this morning. Today should have been a very profitable green day. I should have gotten in down here, but I had a little bit of doubt, in my mind this morning when it came to trading. You know, I watched this thing go from was it $4.05 all the way up to $4.50 and all the way up here to 5.35. This is how I traded this stock this morning. After I saw it go up to here, like I said, I didn't have any conviction in the trades that I had this morning. I watched it go all the way up here. I decided that I didn't want to get into this thing until it hit the $0.50, or not the $0.50, the full $1.05, waiting for that psychological resistance, because we know that the stock tends to pull back at those $0.50 and whole dollars. I didn't get in at that 450, which I should have gotten in. I decided to wait until it got to 5. I was actually able to buy 609 shares at the dip of 5, that psychological resistance. I filled at $4.96. So I saw I already had this spot here, the next resistance point on the daily marked off, that $5.35 it hit, or $5.35. It hit $5.34. What it did was it hit this point, it popped up and then dropped down immediately. So I was right here, like maybe $5.15 instead of selling the position, because I know that when it hits that resistance point, it's either going to keep going or it's going to die off. If it dies off, it sells off very quickly, like we saw this topping tail candle right here. As soon as it hit that resistance point and then was it rejected, I should have sold the position then. But the doubt that I had in the trade when it came to buying also happened when it came to selling this stock today. So I was slow getting in and I was slow getting out. Instead of buying the strategy, I traded my emotions today. And that's something that we don't want to do. I want to have more conviction in the trades that I'm taking. I want to put emotions to the side and actually trade the True Telos Trading grading strategy, because we know that it can be profitable just by the trades that we are taking. So in the future, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to make a promise to you guys. I'm going to start trading the strategy and not trading emotions, because we see that we are not very profitable when we trade emotions. But when we stick to the strategy, we know that we can be profitable. So just continuing with the trade. So I saw it popped up here and rejected really fast, and I was hoping that it would stay. I was hoping that it would retrace and go back up here. But what I saw was I waited a few minutes. I got all the way over here. Was it just for clarification? I bought the shares at 556. So 556 will probably be this candle here. Bought it at $4.95. $4.95. It hit that resistance point very quickly and rejected. So it came all the way back down to like $5.15. I held because I wanted to get out at the resistance, at that next resistance point. I held despite my strategies telling me that if it's a topping tail right here, if it hits that point and rejects very fast, then that's a sign of everyone selling and I should get out with profit while I can. I didn't do that. I held until I caught this big rejection right here. Was it pinning me way back down? I was able to get out at $4.71. So again, I bought at $4.98, saw the pop up to my next resistance, held, and then sold when it hit when it got back down to $4.71. Almost that MACD cross that I always tell you guys about, that negative MACD cross that I don't want, because then it starts to go very, very negative. Even though it came back up, this was our window that we should have traded it in, but we didn't, because we were scared to get in and we were scared to get out. Not trading our strategies, but trading emotion, and that's not something that we want to do, because it will ruin our account. It will ruin our trading. Like I said, that's something that we definitely do not want to do in the future. That is True Telos Trading, and thank you all for listening. And just to let you all know, like I still watched the stock, because it's a news line that uh I've seen in the recent weeks, where the stock comes out with a special dividend that makes the stock pop up on very good volume, especially if it matches all of those criteria of our True Telos Trading rating scale. If it has that headline, it's been popping up tremendously. So that's something that we want to pay attention to for the following weeks, or at least until it dies off, like the other headline that we had that was the crypto strategies that the stocks had when they were all having the crypto, they are in crypto treasury, and that was making them pop up. This is a new news headline that are making stops pop up like this. So let's continue to pay attention to that. And again, this is True Telos Trading, and thank you all for listening. So not having conviction in our trades, and not trading our strategies and trading emotions is something that can be a big detriment to day trading. It's something that is a big detriment to many day traders. That's why many day traders don't find success, because instead of finding and fine tuning a strategy, they are trading their emotions. And I fell prey to that today. It's something that has happened to me before in the past. Something that I have constantly journaled about, something that I'm going to be dealing with while I am trading. It's going to be an ongoing process. It's going to be us learning ourselves and learning the market, learning how to trade, staying dedicated and consistent with our strategies, and doing what we have to do to keep ourselves profitable. If you have any questions for me, please don't be afraid to ask. As always, I am an open book. This is a journey that is going to make us a better person as well as a better trader, and I hope you all are enjoying it. And welcome to True Telos Trading.